Good day, everyone. Welcome to another video on Engineering Calculus 2. So, in this video, we will be talking about techniques or methods of integration. So, this is part 2 video. So, in this lecture, you will learn about additional standard formula, rational functions, integrants involving quadratic expressions, and algebraic substitutions. So after this lecture, you are expected to be able to use substitution to evaluate indefinite integrals. So first, we have here additional standard formulas. So here are some integration formulas that are used very frequently. So, these formulas are derived from yung mga ano natin, trigonometric substitutions, yung mga naunang na-discuss natin sa techniques of integration part 1. So, usually, ito yung mga nagagamit. So, wherein, itong u natin dito is a function of x and a is a constant. So, say for example, yung given na equation natin is integral of dx over x plus 1 squared plus let's say 4. So, ito in the form of this one siya. So, paano naging ganito yung itsura niya? So, ganito siya. We let u be equal to x plus 1. Differentiate this, we will get du is equal to dx. And then, ang 4 natin, if we square root this, so if the square root of 4 is 2, so a will be equal to 2. So, kung sinubstitute natin ito dito, it will look like this. So, dx natin is du. And then, x plus 1 is u. So, this one is u squared. Plus, itong 4 natin is square root or 4 is equal to 2 squared, or yung 2 natin is equal to a, so this one will be a squared. So ito, dx is ganito yung form niya. So sasubstitute mo na lang siya, magiging ganito siya. So hindi ko na i-derive itong mga formulas na to, memorize nyo na lang. So ang gagawin nyo lang, tingnan nyo yung general form niya na ganito. So tingnan nyo lang. So, meron siyang constant na pwede nyong square root, and then meron siyang function of x wherein itong nasa loob lang ng square, itong nasa loob ng square, if we differentiate this one is equal to yung nasa taas. So, ganito. So, para mas madali, ang gawin nyo na lang ito. Mag-let u kayo nung naka-square na function of x, and then yung sa kabila, square root nyo para makuha nyo kung ano yung value ng a. So, ganun lang siya. So, ganon din sa mga ibang formulas. So, ganon din yung gagawin ninyo sa ibang formulas natin. Magle-let you kayo and then check nyo kung anong form siya. Kung wait lang. Kung du over u squared plus a squared, du over u squared minus a squared, du over a squared minus u squared, or kahit ano sa mga form na to. Meron ka dito. So, bale 9 na additional formulas yung kailangan ninyong i-memorize. So, ayun. Ito yung mga formulas. So, ayun, let us try to apply these additional standard formulas. So, we try to integrate the following. So, meron tayo tatlong example dito. So, first, we have here integral of dx over x squared plus 25. So, ano yung u natin dito? So, ang function of x na naka-square dito is ito. Ito yung naka-square na function of x. So, ang u will be equal to x. If we differentiate this, we will get du will be equal to dx. Ngayon, ano naman yung a? Yung a ay ito, square root nitong 25. Ano yung square root ng 25? So, square root of 25 will be equal to 5. So, a is equal to 5. Para mas makita nyo kung anong form siya ng formula. So, pagkakita nyo pa lang, pwede nyo na siya actually i-substitute. So, this one will be just equal to arctan ito eh. Wait lang. So, 1 over a, 1 over 5 arctan of x over 5 plus c. Pero pag hindi nyo kayang gawin ito agad, so pwede gawin nyo muna ito. U is equal to x, du is equal to dx, a is equal to 5. So yung equation natin will look like this. So dx is du, and then x is equal to u, so u squared plus itong 25 natin is equal to 5 squared or a squared. So, in the form siya of du over u squared plus a squared. So, this one will be equal to integrate natin ito. Meron tayong formula for this one. So, this one is equal to 1 over a arc tan of u over a plus c. So, yung u natin is x, a is 5. So, 1 over 5 arc tan of x over 5 plus c. Pero kung kaya nyong gawin ito na nakita nyo agad na itong x is u and this one is yung square root ng 25 is a, pwede nyong idiretso na lang siya ng ganito kasi meron naman tayong standard formula for this one. So let's try ito. So square root of 16x squared plus 25 dx. So, paano naman ito? So, kung di nyo makita agad, ang u dito is yung square root ng naka-function of x. So, ang u natin right here is, so, pag linabas natin yung square nitong 16x squared, yung 16x squared will look like 4x squared. So, ang u natin will be itong function of x na naka-square. So, u will be itong 4x natin. And then, for this one, a is yung square root nitong constant dito. So, a will be equal to 5. So, kung hindi nyo pa rin makita, pwedeng tuloy-tuloy nyo lang hanggang sa mas ma-clear ninyo yung formula. Makita nyo yung mismong formula na given. So, if you differentiate itong u, so du will be equal to 4 dx. So, dx is equal to du. Sorry. So, du over 4 is equal to dx. Substitute natin sa formula yung substitute natin dito sa ating function, it will look like this. So, square root of 16x squared. So, 4x na naka-square. Nilabas natin yung square niya. Plus 5 squared. So, dx is equal to du over 4. Labas natin yung 1/4. So, 1/4 equal to integral of square root of 4x is u. So, u squared plus yung 5a squared multiplied by du. So, square root of u squared plus a squared. Integral of square root of u squared plus a squared du. Meron tayo dito sa ating additional standard formula. So, square root of u squared plus a squared multiplied by du. We integrate this. Ang formula niya, this one will be equal to u over 2 multiplied by square root of u squared plus a squared plus a squared over 2 ln of u plus square root of u squared plus a squared plus t. So, ito yung magiging ano natin. If you integrate square root of u squared plus a squared du. So, substitute natin dito. Sorry, ba't nakandito yung equals? Wait lang. Equals 1/4. Nilabas natin itong 4 kasi. So, equals 1/4 integral of square root of u squared plus a squared du. So, ito. So, this one will be equal to 1/4 multiplied by u over 2 square root of u squared plus a squared plus a squared over 2 ln of u plus square root of u squared plus a squared plus t. Sorry. Plus c. So, ito. Substitute natin yung u tsaka yung a natin para ibalik natin siya or makuha na natin yung final answer natin. So, simplify lang natin. Pareho tayong merong over 2 dito. So, pwede nating ilabas yan. So, it will look like this. So, 1/8 multiplied by, yung u natin is 4x. So, 4x and then square root of u square is 16x squared. So, 16x squared plus square ng a. So, a squared is 25 plus a squared 25 ln of u is 4x plus square root of u squared plus a squared. Ito, 16x squared plus 25. 16x squared plus 25 plus t. So, ito yung ating final answer. So, ganun lang siya. So, next, we have here dx over square root of 1 minus x squared. So, ang u natin dito is itong x. So, u is equal to x. Du is equal to dx. A is equal to 1. So, yung constant natin dito is yung 1 lang. So, square root of 1 is still 1. So, ito, it will look like this para makita natin yung sa formula sa ating additional standard formulas kanina. So, it will look like this. So, du, yung dx natin over square root of a squared minus u squared. So, ang formula natin dito is integral of du over square root of a squared minus u squared. So, meron tayong diretsong formula dito. So, this one is equal to arc sine of u over a plus t. So, ito yung formula niya dito. So, this one will be equal to, yung u natin is x, a is 1. So, this one will simply be equal to arc sine of x plus c. So, ganun lang. Kung hindi nyo makita kaagad sa pagtingin nyo pa lang dito, pwede nyo gawin para mas ma-simplify nyo is ito. And then, pag nakuha nyo na ito, substitute nyo sa equation and then tingnan nyo na lang. Meron naman, pag ganitong form na siya, meron naman na yung diretsong additional standard formula. Substitute nyo ay kunin nyo na lang yung integral niya. So, ito yung integral niya and then mag-substitute na kayo no value ng u tsaka a. So, from here. So, ganun lang siya. Basta ang importante, pag tiningnan nyo ito, yung merong square, function of x, yun yung u natin. So, kahit ano pa yung nasa loob nung nasa square, basta sa loob nung square dapat is function of x siya. So, kahit meron pa siyang plus na constant, basta nasa loob siya ng square. Pero pag nasa labas na siya, yun na yung i-consider natin as a natin or yung constant natin. So next we have here rational functions. So a function f of x equal to f of x over g of x, where f of x and g of x are polynomials, is called a rational fraction if the degree of f of x and wait lang, if the degree of f of x is less than the degree of g of x, f of x is called proper. Otherwise, f of x is called improper. So, let's say, itong f of x right here, yung exponent niya, degree niya is 2, and this one, g of x, it has a degree of 3. So, yung f of x, degree ng f of x is less than the degree of g of x. Therefore, the function big f of x is called proper. Pero kapag baliktad naman yung degree dito sa taas ang mas malaki, so let's say 3 dito and this one has a degree of 1, so f of x will be called improper. So an improper rational fraction can be expressed as the sum of a polynomial and a proper rational fraction. So, madali lang kapag improper siya. And then, pero pag proper rational fraction siya, can be expressed at least theoretically as a sum of simpler fractions, partial fractions, whose denominators are of the form ax plus b raised to n and ax squared plus bx plus c raised to n, wherein n is a positive integer. So, there are 4 cases depending on the nature of the factors of the denominator. So, depende sa factor ng ating denominator. So, 4 na cases. So, case 1, distinct linear factors. So, yung factor ng denominator natin is linear or yung degree niya is 1. So, to each linear factor, ax plus b, occurring once in the denominator of a proper rational fraction, there corresponds a single partial fraction of the form a over ax plus b, where a is a constant to be determined. So, tig-isang example lang tayo dito sa cases. So, 4 cases kasi ito. So, for case 1, we have here x plus 1 over x cubed plus x squared minus 6x. So, for this, una, tingnan muna natin yung factors ng ating denominator. So, x cubed plus x squared minus 6x. So, this one, pag nilabas natin yung x, so it will look like this. So, x squared plus x minus 6. So, x squared plus x minus 6. So, pwede pa natin itong i-factor itong x squared plus x minus 6. So, this one is x minus 2 and x plus 3. So, minus 2, negative 2 multiplied by positive 3 is 6. 3 minus 2 is 1. So, itong x. So, ito yung factors natin. So, we may rewrite this. We may rewrite this as integral of x plus 1 over x multiplied by x minus 2 multiplied by x plus 3 dx. So, ito. So, hindi pa ito yung i-integrate natin. Medyo mahirap pa siyang i-integrate. So, kailangan pa natin siyang i-simplify. So, let us consider itong integrand natin. So, integrand is x plus 1 over x multiplied by x minus 2 multiplied by x plus 3 sa ating denominator. So, for simplifying, linear itong mga ano ba to? Linear itong mga factor dito sa ating denominator. So, x minus 2, and x plus 3. So, exponent ng x is 1. So, linear siya. So, ang gagawin natin, it is in the form a over x plus b. So, ito. Ganito lang yung gagawin natin. A over x. So, para sa una, plus, para sa pangalawa, b over x minus 2. And then, for the last one, we have here c over x plus 3. So, ganito yung gagawin natin. Ngayon, kailangan natin i-determine itong a, b, at c. So, para ma-determine natin siya, so, ganito yung gagawin natin. So, x plus 1. So, i-equate natin itong x plus 1 sa ito. Mumultiply natin itong mga denominator na wala sa a. So, ang denominator na wala sa a is x minus 2 and x plus 3. So, x minus 2 and then x plus 3. Denominator na wala sa b is x at saka itong x plus 3. And then, denominator na wala sa c is itong x tsaka x minus 2. So, ito, c, x multiplied by x minus 2. So, ganito lang. Na-discuss na ata to sa inyong, sa engineering Eng 10, I think. So, engineering sa pre-cal. So, ito. So, pwede nyong gawin is, combine nyo yung mga like terms kung, say for example, itong mga merong x squared, combine nyo, and then equate nyo sa kung ano yung may x squared dito sa other side. So, kung meron tayong x squared dito, kung ano yung constant na katabi ng x squared, let's say, kunwari, 9x squared. Tapos dito, meron tayong ax squared, tsaka bx squared, tsaka cx squared. So, yung a plus b plus c, i-equate nyo lang siya sa 9 kung meron siyang x squared. Pero kung wala siyang x squared, so 0 yung x squared ninyo, so a plus b plus c will be equal to 0. Pero pag ganito, meron tayong mas madaling process na gagawin para mas masolve nyo. Kasi pag ganun, makakagawa kayo ng 3 equations wherein meron kayong 3 unknowns and then sosolve nyo yung unknowns. So, medyo mahaba yon. So, meron akong ipapakitang mas madaling process para makuha nyo itong A, B, tsaka C. So, paano yon? Equate nyo yung mga x ninyo, gawin nyong 0. So, ito, para maging 0 itong denominator ng A, x should be equal to 0. Ito, para maging 0 itong denominator ng B, x should be equal to 2. And then, para maging 0 itong denominator ng C, x should be equal to negative 3. So, yun yung gagawin natin. So, if x is equal to 0, so kung 0 yung x natin, itong b, x multiplied by x plus 3, kung 0 na itong x, so 0 na ito. And then, itong c, 0 na rin ito. Our equation will be a, x is 0 dito, so 1 is equal to a, 0, itong 0 minus 2 is negative 2. 0 plus 3 is positive 3. Negative 2 multiplied by positive 3 will be equal to negative 6. So, negative 6, 8. So, makukuha na natin yung value ng a which is negative 1 over 6. So, kung three equations, three unknowns kayo, medyo mabagal nyo pang makuha ito. So, if x is equal to, try natin gawing 0 yung denominator ng b. So, if x is equal to 2, so kung yung x is equal to 2, x minus 2 right here dito sa 8. So, this one will be 0. Kung 0 na to, 0 multiplied by any number will be 0. And then, this will also be 0. Ang maiiwan, x plus 1. So, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So, this one is equal to b multiplied by 2 multiplied by uh, 2 plus 3. So, 5. 2 times, sorry, 2 multiplied by 5 will be equal to 10. So, 10b. So, b will be equal to 3 over 10. So, last, if x is equal to negative 3, so if x is equal to negative 3, so c will be equal to, so makukuha na natin yung c kasi kung negative 3 yung x natin, itong a, x minus 2 multiplied by x plus 3 will be 0 kasi kung negative 3 yan, negative 3 plus 3 is 0, and then for b, negative 3 plus 3 will be equal to 0, then ang maiiwan lang is itong c. So, x plus 1, so negative 3 plus 1 will be equal to negative 2, and then for c, we have here negative 3, itong x, multiplied by negative 3 minus 2. So, negative 3 minus 2 is negative 5. So, negative 5. So, negative 5 ito multiplied by negative 3. So, this will be positive 15. So, negative multiplied by negative is positive. So, 15c. So, c will be equal to negative 2 over 15. So, yun. Mas madali itong ginawa natin kesa kung nag-solve tayo ng 3 equations and 3 unknowns. So, substitute natin. Diretso na natin dito sa integral equation natin. So, this one will be equal to a over x. So, a natin is negative 1 over 6x. And then, we have here b over x minus 2. b is 3 over 10. So, plus 3 over 10 multiplied by x minus 2. Next, we have here c. So, negative. So, minus. Hindi dapat plus ito. So, minus 2 over 15 multiplied by x plus 3. So, multiplied by dx. So, ito. Our problem, paghihiwalayin natin yon. So, this one will be equal to, yung equation natin will be equal to, labas ko na rin yung constant niya. So, negative 1 over 6. Integral of dx over x. So, paghiwalayin natin silang i-integrate. Plus, labas yung constant 3 over 10. Multiplied by integral of dx over x minus 2. Next, we have negative 2 over 15 multiplied by integral of dx over x plus 3. So, para sa una, alam natin ln x ito. If we let u be equal to x minus 2, this one, and then we integrate, if we integrate, or sorry, differentiate x minus 2, so this one will be dx, so this one in the form, this one will be in the form du over u, so ln din ito, and then ito, if we let u be equal to x plus 3, if we differentiate this, x plus 3 will be equal to dx, du will be equal to dx. So, kung sinubstitute natin yon dito, hindi ko na isusulat Kung sinubstitute natin yun dito, this one will be in the form du over u, so ln din ito. So, integrating all of it, we will get negative 1 over 6. ln of x plus uh, 3 over 10 wait lang, 3 over 10 ln of x minus 2. We also have minus 2 over 15 ln of x plus 3. So, plus c. So, pwede nyo rin tong i-rewrite na gawin ninyong exponent itong mga 1 over 6, 3 over 10, and then itong 2 over 15 kasi meron tayo ditong ln. So, ln ito. So, this one will be, so pag ginawa nyo siyang exponent, ln of x raised to negative 1 over 6 plus ln of x minus 2 raised to 3 over 10 plus ln of x plus 3 raised to negative 2 over 15 plus c. So, ito, pwede nyo siyang pag-combinein. Itong tatlo, pareho silang merong ln. So, this one will be equal to ln of positive itong exponent ng x minus 2. So, x minus 2 raised to 3 over 10 all over. Itong x natin, negative yung exponent. So, x raised to 1 over 6. So, dito siya sa baba kasi negative. And then, x plus 3, negative din yung exponent. So, x plus 3 raised to 2 over 15. And then, meron tayo ditong plus c. So, this one will be our final answer. So, okay lang din kung hindi nyo na i-simplify. So, hanggang dito lang, okay lang din siya. So, next we have here repeated linear factors. So, to each linear factor ax plus b occurring n times in the denominator of a proper rational fraction, there corresponds a sum of n partial fractions in the form a1 over ax plus b plus a2 over ax plus b until an over ax plus b raised to n. So, where the a's are constants to be determined. So, say for example, yung denominator natin, it has a factor of x plus, let's say 1. And then, it is raised to, let's say 3. So, ang gagawin natin, this one will be x plus 1. And then, dito, x plus 1 squared until x plus 1 raised to 3. So, ganun kapag repeating or raised to something yung ating factors sa denominator. So, let us take a look at this example. We have here 3x plus 5 over x cubed minus x squared minus x plus 1. So, let us consider itong integrand natin. So, integrand is 3x plus 5 over x cubed minus x squared minus x plus 1. So, makikita natin dito yung factor nitong x cubed minus x squared minus x plus 1. So, pag naglabas tayo ng, pag tinignan natin dito, x cubed minus x squared, maglabas ka ng x dito, makikita mo is x minus 1. Meron siyang x minus 1 ito, pag nilabas mo yung x. And then dito, minus x plus 1. So, pag naglabas ka ng minus sign, so minus, nilabas mo siya, magiging x minus 1 ito. So, ang magiging itsura niya is pareho silang merong x minus 1. So, wait lang, sorry. Pag naglabas ka ng x squared pala dito, kailangan x squared nilabas mo. Kasi kapag x lang nilabas mo, this one will be x squared minus 1. So, kailangan x squared. So, pareho silang merong x minus 1. So, this one will look like this, x minus 1 multiplied by x squared minus 1. So, yung ginagalaw ko lang dito is yung denominator para makita ninyo. So, next, itong x x squared minus 1, meron tayong factor dito which is this one is equal to x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1. So it will look like this, x minus 1, ito x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1 siya. So x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1. So equal lang siya. So pareho itong x minus 1 at x minus 1. So pwede natin silang pag-combine. So it will look like this, x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1 squared. So ito yung magiging factor ng ating denominator, x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1 squared. So ganun yung pag-solve ng factors. So yun. So rewrite natin. So our equation will look like this, 3x plus 5 over, yung factors nito is x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1 squared. So ito. So we have here 3x plus 5 over x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1 squared. So this one, we equate this to kapag non-repeating, isang beses lang siya. So we have here x plus 1, non-repeating siya. So unahin na lang natin a over x plus 1. And then, next we have x minus 1. Kung repeating, so raised to 2 siya. Ang gagawin natin, magsisimula tayo sa raised to 1. So plus b. So let's say b yung kanyang constant. So x minus 1. And then, until kung ilan itong exponent niya. So raised to 2 lang siya. So hanggang square lang tayo. So over c over x minus 1 squared. So, pagko-combine natin ito, so pag magkakapareho na yung kanilang denominator, multiplied both sides by the denominator, magka-cancel yung denominator dito on this side and on this side. Ang maiiwan will be ito, 3x plus 5 equal to a. So, para maging x plus 1 over, x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1 squared yung kanyang denominator, kailangan nating i-multiply yung a ng x minus 1 squared. And then for b, para maging x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1 squared yung kanyang denominator, kailangan nating i-multiply si b ng x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1. So next, for c, so para maging x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1 squared yung kanyang denominator, kailangan natin i-multiply si c ng x plus 1. So c x plus 1. So ito. Ang gagawin natin dito, pwedeng 3 equations, 3 unknowns, pero may yung tinuro ko na technique sa nauna kanina, pwedeng gamitin natin dito. So, gawin lang natin is, gawin yung ibang constant, gawin nating 0 yung nakamultiply sa kanya. So, dito, para maging 0 yung sa b at saka c, kailangan x should be equal to, ano ba to? Negative 1. And then, para maging 0 si a, tsaka si b, x should be equal to positive 1. So, try natin yon. So, for x equal to, gawin natin 0 itong c tsaka b, yung nakamultiply sa b at c. X should be equal to negative 1. So, kung negative 1 siya, so negative 1 plus 1 dito, this one will be 0 multiplied by any number, so 0 na ito. So, for c, so negative 1 ito, plus 1, so 0. So, multiplied by c, so this one will be 0. Maiiwan lang is, so 3x. 3 multiplied by negative 1 is negative 3 plus 5 will be positive 2. So, positive 2 on this side. And dito sa kabila, negative 1 multiplied by negative 1 minus 1 will be negative 2. So, this one is squared. So, this one will be equal to 4. So, dito will be 4a. So, 2 is equal to 4a. So, meaning a is 2 over 4 or 1 half. So, 1 half yung a natin. So, let's try yung for x is equal to positive 1. So, kung positive 1 yung x natin, x minus 1 will be 0. X minus 1 squared 0. And then, itong x minus 1 will be 0. Ang maiwan lang is yung sa c natin. So, x plus 1. So, 3x plus 5, x natin is 1. So, this one will be 3 multiplied by 1. So, 3 plus 5. So, 8 is equal to c multiplied by x plus 1. X natin is 1. So, 1 plus 1 is 2. So, c. So, 2c. So, 8 is equal to 2c. Ang c natin will be 8 over 2 or 4. So, c is equal to 4. So, next, isosolve na lang natin yung sa b. So, gamitin na lang natin x is equal to 0. So, if x is equal to 0, sa kabila, so 3x plus 5 will be 5 lang siya, is equal to x minus 1. So, 0 minus 1, and then squared. So, a negative squared will be positive. So, a. And then for b, so negative multiplied by positive. So, this one will be negative b. And then c, 0 plus 1. So, positive c. So, ito, substitute lang natin yung value ng nakuha natin na a tsaka c. Makukuha na natin yung value ng b. So, calculator nyo na lang, substitute nyo na lang, b will be equal to negative 1 over 2. So, our equation will look like this. So, ito, 3x plus 5 will be magiging ganito na siya. So, a natin is 1 over 2. So, 1 over 2 multiplied by x plus 1. Next, we have here b. So, b is negative 1 half. So, minus na lang dito. 1 over 2 multiplied by x minus 1. And then, c. So, positive 4. So, plus 4 over x minus 1 squared. And then, yung dx natin. So, ayun. So, mas madali kung i-integrate natin sila separately. So, pag hihiwalayan natin, so our equation will be equal to 1 half integral of dx over x plus 1 and then minus 1 half. So, nilabas ko na rin yung constant. Integral of dx over x minus 1 and then for integral of dx over x minus 1 squared. So, dito sa una natin, so dx over x plus 1, if we let u be equal to x plus 1, so differentiating that du will be equal to dx. So, kung sinubstitute natin dito, it will look like integral of du over u. So, ito will be ln. ln u yung ano natin, ln of x plus 1. Ganon din sa pangalawa, if we let u be equal to x minus 1, so magiging, if you integrate this, it will be ln of x minus 1. And then, para sa huli, if we let u be equal to x minus 1, so differentiating du will be equal to dx. And then, pag sinubstitute mo sa integral of dx over x minus 1 squared, magiging du over u squared siya. So, kung in-integrate mo siya, u raised to negative 2 plus 1 ka lang doon, and then Yan lang, ma-integrate na to. So, this one will be equal to 1 half ln of x plus 1. So, di ko na ipapakita. Minus 1 half ln of x minus 1 plus 4. So, this one will be x minus 1 raised to negative 2 plus 1 will be negative 1 over negative 1. And then, never forget, ito yung usually na kamali na-check ko sa mga unang quizzes tsaka exams, nakakalimutan nyo itong plus c. So, mortal sin ng integral calculus yung plus c. So, huwag yung kalimutan. So, simplifying, we will get to 1 half ln of x plus 1 minus 1 half ln of x minus 1 plus, negative 1 yung nasa baba niya. So, this one should be minus 4 over x minus 1. And then, we have here plus c. So, pwede pa natin siyang i-simplify further. Pag combine natin itong merong ln, gawin nating exponent itong mga 1 half. So, it will look like this. So, ln of, so yung x plus 1, positive. So, 1 half is square root. So, square root of x plus 1 over, ito, negative itong 1 half niya. So, dito siya. So, square root of x minus 1. And then, hindi natin pwedeng isali ito kasi wala siya sa loob ng ln. So, minus 4 over x minus 1. So, plus t. So, final answer. So, hindi na may isi-simplify ito. So, next we have here distinct quadratic factors. So, to each quadratic factor, ax squared plus bx plus c occurring once in the denominator of a proper rational fraction, there corresponds a single partial fraction of the form ax plus b over ax squared plus bx plus c, where a and b are constants to be determined. So, para mas maintindihan natin, let us try to apply it in this example. So, we have here integral of x cubed plus x squared plus x plus 2 over x raised to 4 plus 3x squared plus 2. So, if we take a look at the denominator right here, makikita natin na x squared ito. So, ang factors niya will be x squared. Ko siyang merong x squared. And then, so, plus 3, 1 at 2. So, plus 1 and plus 2. So, ang factors niya is x squared plus 1 and x squared plus 2. So, consider natin itong integrand lang. So, x cubed plus x squared plus, x cubed plus x squared plus x plus 2. So, denominator, ang factor niya is x squared plus 1 and x squared plus 2. So, we may write this as x squared plus 1 and x squared plus 2. So, para ma-integrate natin, apply natin yung stated kanina na we will equate this to ito, ax plus b over yung unang factor natin. So, non-repeating naman siya. So, ganito lang. X squared plus 1. Kung repeating, gawin natin din yung kanina na repeat natin hanggang sa n times or kung ilan yung exponent ng factor na yun. So, plus tx plus d over x squared plus 2. So, ito, if we pwede natin combine itong ax plus b tsaka si x plus b kung pareho yung kanilang denominator. So, gagawin lang natin is multiply yung denominator dito sa denominator nitong merong si x plus d sa ax plus b at saka dito sa x squared plus 1. So, kung pareho na yung denominator nila, ganon din yung gagawin natin sa cx plus d. Kung pareho na yung denominator nila, if we multiply both sides by the denominator, magkakancel itong x squared plus 1 dito and x squared plus 2. Ganon din dito sa kabila. Ang maiiwan lang will be ito, x cubed plus x squared plus x plus 2. So, this one is equal to ax plus b multiplied by, so para maging x squared plus 1 multiplied by x squared plus 2 yung kanyang denominator, kailangan pa natin itong i-multiply ng x squared plus 2. And for cx plus d, multiply natin siya ng x squared plus 1. So, ito. Hindi na mag-work dito yung ginawa natin kanina na yung letting x, ginagawa natin 0 yung ibang denominator. So, dito, talagang equations na yung kailangan natin. So, ito. So, this one will be, so ax multiplied by x squared will be ax cubed. So, ax multiplied by 2 will be 2ax. Next, we have bx squared plus 2b plus cx cubed plus tx plus dx squared plus d. So, pagsasamahin natin yung merong x cubed. So, this one will be, so labas natin yung x cubed. Anong may x cubed? Merong x cubed yung a, so positive a. And then plus t. Next, we have x squared. So, for x squared, ang may x squared is itong b. And then, yung dx. So, b plus d. Next, yung merong x. So, x. So, ito, 2a. Tsaka, saan pa yung x? Ito, cx plus c. And then, plus 2b plus d. So, ito. So, para makuha natin yung equations natin, equate natin yung merong x cube sa constant na merong x cube dito sa kabila. So, for dito, a plus c. So, a plus c. Ang constant na katabi ng x cube dito will be, so walang nakalagay. So, this one is 1. So, a plus c should be equal to 1 para maging equal itong equation na to. So, wala naman ng ibang x cube dito. So, dito naman, next equation will be yung merong x squared. So, b plus d. So, dito, yung x squared is 1. So, isa lang yung x squared niya. So, equal to 1. So, ito is equation 1. This one is equation 2. Next, we have here 2a plus c. So, 2a plus c. So, this one is equal to yung x. So, 1 pa rin. So, this one is equal to 1. So, this one is equation 3. Next, we have 2b plus d. So, this one is equal to yung constant lang natin. So, ito equal to 2. So this one is equation 4. So gagawin natin dito to solve for it, uh, itong equation 3, subtract natin yung equation 1 from equation 3. So equation 3 minus equation 1. So 2a minus a will be a, c minus c will be 0. So 1 minus 1 will be 0. So a will be equal to 0. So next, try natin i-subtract. Pag-subtractin ito. So equation 4, subtract natin yung equation 2 from equation 4. So equation 4 minus equation 2. So 2b minus b will be equal to b. And then d minus d will be 0. 2 minus 1 will be equal to 1. So b will be equal to 1. So substitute natin yung a is equal to 0 sa equation 1. So if a is equal to 0, c will be equal to 1. And then for this, substitute natin yung b, which is equal to 1, substitute natin sa equation 2. So d will be equal to 0. So ito. So itong equation natin, so dito ko na lang isulat. Yung equation natin, this one will be equal to, so ax plus b. A is 0 and b is equal to 1. So 1 over x squared plus 1, and then plus yung c natin is equal to 1 and d is equal to 0. So x lang yung nandito over x squared plus 2, and then we have here dx. So integrating natin siya separately. So this will look like this. So integral of dx over x squared plus 1, and then yung susunod, we have here integral of x dx over x squared plus 2. So una, integrate natin yung una, x squared plus dx over x squared plus 1. So meron tayo ditong sa additional standard formula. So du over u squared plus a squared. So that one will be equal to ano ba to? So yung additional standard formula natin will be equal to 1 over a arctan of u over a plus c. So ang u natin sa una is itong x, at saka yung a natin is yung 1. So itong if we integrate itong dx over x squared plus 1, so this one will be equal to 1 over a. A is 1. So 1 over 1 is 1, and then arctan of u over a, u natin is x, so u over 1, arctan of x plus yung constant natin. So let's say, wait lang, a ginamit na natin. So let's say yung constant niya muna dito is p. So yung constant c gamitin na lang natin for yung final answer natin. Dito naman sa kabila, if we integrate itong x dx over x squared plus 2, will let u be equal to x squared plus 2. So this one will be differentiating, du will be equal to 2x dx. So du over 2 will be equal to, wait lang, ito, du over 2 will be equal to x dx. Substituting dito, yung equation natin will be 1 over 2 x dx du over x squared plus 1 is u. So this one will be 1 over 2 ln u So, plus small letter c. And substitute natin yung u will be ln of x squared plus 2 plus small letter c. So, if we integrate this, our answer will be arctan of x plus, so b plus c is yung big letter c natin na palagi nating plus sa final answer. So, arctan of x plus 1/2 ln of x, x squared plus 2 plus c. So, this one will be our final answer. So next we have here case 4, repeated quadratic factors. To each quadratic factor, ax squared plus bx plus c occurring n times in the denominator of a proper rational fraction, there corresponds a sum of n partial fractions in the form a1x plus b1 over ax squared plus bx plus c plus a2x plus b2 over ax squared plus bx plus c squared until kung ano man yung exponent n nung repeating na quadratic factor natin. So, a and b are constants that need to be determined. So, let us try that in our example right here. We have here 2x squared plus 3 over x squared plus 1 squared. So, factor na yung denominator natin. Factor niya is x squared plus 1 squared. So, consider lang natin itong integrand natin. So, 2x squared plus 3 over x squared plus 1 squared. So, equate natin to sa ax plus b. So, square. So, repeating siya. So, x squared plus 1 and then palitan na lang natin. So, c x plus d over x squared plus 1 squared. So, hanggang square lang tayo. So, square. So, ayun. Gawin natin yung ginawa natin sa mga nauna kanina. 2x squared plus 3 will be equal to ax plus b. So, para maging x squared plus 1 squared yung denominator ng ax plus b, para makancel natin yung denominators, kailangan nating i-multiply ito ng x squared plus 1. And then, for cx plus d, so x squared plus 1 squared na yung kanyang denominator, so wala na tayong kailangan i-multiply. So, plus cx plus d. So, ang ginagawa lang natin, pinagpapareho natin yung denominator this side and then multiplying both sides by ito, x squared plus 1 squared, magka-cancel siya. So, ito yung maiiwan. 2x squared plus 3 equal to ax plus b. Tapos, ito. So, for this, for equations for unknowns pa rin, hindi pwede yung ginawa natin sa mga nauna kanina na ine-equate natin yung, or we let x be a number na magpapa 0 ng denominator ng iba. So, ayun. So, kailangan natin i-multiply itong ax plus b sa x squared plus 1. So, ax multiplied by x squared will be ax cubed, and then ax multiplied by 1 will be ax. So, next, bx squared plus b plus cx plus d. So, combine natin yung magkakapareho dito. So, ang meron lang x cube dito is yung a. So, ax cube. Next, plus yung merong x squared. So, ang may x squared dito is yung b. At wala na. So, write na lang natin ang ganito. So, plus b x squared. Next, may x dito is yung a tsaka c. So, x a plus c. And then, yung constant natin is ito lang b. So, ayun. So, para sa ating equations, equate natin itong a sa merong x cube dito sa kabila. So, wala tayong x cube. So, a will be equal to 0. So, wala tayong x cube. So, x squared on this side is b. Sa kabila is 2. So, b is equal to 2. So, ang x dito is a plus c. So, a plus c is equal to 2x squared plus 3 lang to. So, wala siyang walang x dito. So, a plus c is equal to 0. And next, we have d. So, d is equal to, ang constant dito is yung 3. So, d is equal to 3. So, substitute lang natin yung value ng a which is 0 para makuha natin yung value ng c. So, if we substitute a dito sa equation na to, c is equal to 0. Wait lang. Sorry, meron pa pala tayo dito yung b. So, b plus d pala dapat ito. So, d and b. So, i-correct lang natin to. So, b plus d should be equal to 3. So, substitute lang natin yung value ng b dito. So, b is equal to 2. So, 2 plus d is equal to 3. So, makukuha natin yung value ng d is equal to 1. So, a is 0, b is 2, c is 0, and d is 1. So, we may write this as a 0 as b 2. So, 2 over x squared plus 1 plus c is 0 and d is 1. So, d is 1. So, 1 over x squared plus 1 squared dx. So, integrating separately. So, labas natin yung mga constant. So, 2 integral of dx over x squared plus 1 plus integral of dx over x squared plus 1 squared. So, ito. So, sa una, 2 integral of dx over x squared plus 1. So, meron tayo dito yung additional standard formulas natin. So, kung titingnan natin dito, yung x squared natin is u and yung 1 is a. So, du will be equal to dx. Makikita na natin yung standard formula which is du over u squared plus a squared. So, ito, kung in-integrate natin siya, it will be equal to 2 multiplied by yung integral ng du over u squared plus a squared. So, ang a natin is 1. So, 1 over 1 is simply 1. So, 2 arctan of u over a. Yung u natin is x. So, x over 1. So, plus, ano ba? B na lang. So, b. Yun muna yung constant natin dito. So, try natin i-integrate yung itong pangalawa. So, integral of dx over x squared plus 1 squared. So, ito. Medyo mahaba yung solution natin dito. Kailangan natin mag-trigonometric substitution dito kasi wala itong integral of dx over x squared plus 1 squared sa ating additional standard formulas. So, kailangan natin gamitin yung trigonometric substitution natin. So, we have here u squared plus a squared ito. So, ang substitution will be x equal to or u equal to a tangent theta, or x equal to 1 tangent theta, or simply tangent theta. So if we differentiate this, so dx will be equal to secant squared theta d theta. Next is we try to draw yung kanyang triangle. So triangle, ito. So right angle, and ito yung gagamitin nating theta. So from ito, tangent theta. So tangent, opposite over adjacent. So yung opposite ng theta natin will be yung x natin, and then adjacent is itong 1. So itong hypotenuse will be equal to ito, square root of x squared plus 1. Next is kailangan natin makuha itong square root of x squared plus 1. So square root of x squared plus 1. So in terms of theta, this will be square root of x squared plus 1 over itong 1 will be secant. So kasi yung cosine niya, so cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, 1 over square root of x squared plus 1, pero pag secant is 1 over cosine, so 1 over 1 over square root of x squared plus 1 is square root of x squared plus 1 over itong 1. So secant theta yung sasubstitute natin dito. So this one, dx over x squared plus 1 squared. So using trigonometric substitution natin, so dx will be secant squared theta d theta over x squared plus 1 squared. So x squared plus, square root of x squared plus 1 yung nandito. If we raise this to 4, so raise to 4, so x squared plus 1 squared ito, and x squared plus 1 squared will be equal to secant theta raised to 4. So secant theta raised to 4. So cancel itong secant, maiiwan is secant squared. So this one will be secant, 1 over secant is cosine. So this one will be equal to integral of cosine squared theta d theta. So ito kailangan natin gamitin yung substitution pa natin for squares ng mga sines and cosines. So for cosine, so cosine squared theta is equal to yung na-introduce natin sa first part ng video is 1 plus cosine 2 theta over 2. So, yun yung isa-substitute natin dito. So, salpak natin siya dito. Integral of cosine squared theta d theta will be equal to integral of 1 plus cosine 2 theta over 2 d theta. So, kailangan nating paghiwalayin itong 1/2 tsaka cosine 2 theta over 2 para mas madali nating ma-integrate. So, this one will be 1/2 integral of d theta and plus 1/2 integral of cosine 2 theta d theta. So, ito, d theta, if you integrate this, magiging theta lang siya. And then, itong 1/2 cosine 2 theta d theta, kailangan nating mag-let u muna. So, we let u. Nag-let u na ba tayo? Wala pa. So, let u be equal to 2 theta. So, differentiating. So, du will be equal to 2 d theta. So, d theta will be du over 2. So, substitute natin dito. So, 1/2 integral of cosine u d theta over du over 2. So, du over 2 yung ating d theta. So, pwede na nating integrate to. Labas lang natin yung 1/2. So, this will be 1/4. Integral of cosine is sine. So, sine u plus, ano na ba? B na dito. So, let's say, small letter c na lang dito. So, this one will be equal to 1 over 4. Sine of u natin is 2 theta. So, plus small letter c. So, yung sa double angle formula natin, sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cosine theta. So, substitute natin dito, itong 1/4 will be 1/2. So, 1 over 4. Substitute ko na lang 2 sine 2 theta sine theta cosine theta. 2 sine theta cosine theta plus small letter c. Cancel ito. So, this one will be sine theta cosine theta over 2 plus small letter c. So, yung integral nitong buong ito, integral nito will be ito yung kanyang integral. 1/2 d theta is theta over 2, and yung isa is plus sine theta cosine theta over 2 plus, ano na ba? Meron na tayong b, meron ng c. So, let's say d yung gamitin muna natin constant dito. So, for this, kailangan natin i-substitute yung theta in terms of x. So, for theta, gamitin natin ito. So, for theta, from this, so theta is equal to arctan of x is equal to theta. So, yun yung isa-substitute natin for theta. And for sine theta, cosine theta, consider natin from this triangle, sin of theta is equal to, from dito sa triangle na to, so, opposite, x over square root of x squared plus 1. And for cosine of theta, 1 over square root of x squared plus 1. So, substitute natin siya dito. So, this one will be equal to arctan of x over 2 para sa theta over 2. And for sine theta, cosine theta over 2 for sine theta. So, yung sine theta natin is x over square root of x squared plus 1. So, x over square root of x squared plus 1 multiplied by cosine theta, which is 1 over square root of x squared plus 1. So, 1 over square root of x squared plus 1 all over 2. So, plus d. So, simplify natin to. So, arctan of x over 2 plus x over 2 multiplied by x squared plus 1. So, square root multiplied by square root is ito, x squared plus 1 na lang. So, this plus d. So, this is the integral of Nanggaling siya dito. So, ito yung integral ng dx over x squared plus 1 squared. So, from yung equation natin, itong equation natin was ito, 2, integral of 2 over x squared plus 1. Sorry, yung kanina natin. So, ito, 2 dx over x squared plus 1 and plus integral of dx over x squared plus 1 squared. So, ito magiging yung arctan natin and ito is this one. So, for integral of 2x squared plus 3 over x squared plus 1 squared. So, it will be equal to ito, 2 arctan of x. So, integral ng dx over x squared plus 1 is arctan of x from sa ating additional standard formulas. And integral ng dx over x squared plus 1 squared is ito, plus arctan of x over 2 plus x over 2 multiplied by x squared plus 1 and then yung ating constant, so plus big letter C. So, pwede nating pag-combinein itong arctan natin or okay lang din na ito na yung isulat ninyo na final answer. Kung gusto nyo, combine natin. So, 2 plus 1 half will be 5 over 2 arctan of x plus x all over 2 multiplied by x squared plus 1 plus big letter C na yung ginamit natin dito. So, pwedeng ito yung final answer ninyo or ito. So, kung gusto nyo pang mag-simplify. So, final answer. Okay, so next, we have here integrands involving quadratic expressions. So, consider the problem of integrating in the forms integral of square root of f of x dx or integral of dx over square root of f of x or integral of dx over the function of x, where f of x is a quadratic expression in x. By completing the square, the quadratic expression is transformed into the sum or difference of two squares. So, para mas maintindihan natin, let us try to look at the examples. So, examples we have here. So, we have here 3 examples. So, for our first example, integral of dx over x squared minus 3x plus 2. So, what we will be doing here is, ito, kukunin natin itong function of x natin. So, let us try to consider yung ating function of x. So, f of x is equal to, ito, x squared minus 3x plus 2. So, ito yung ating function of x. Itong ating function of x, I will equate this to 0. So, equate natin siya sa 0. So, ito na siya. So, ang kailangan natin gawin is complete natin yung square and ibalik natin siya sa f of x na form, which is we equated it to 0. So, ito, una, so naka-equate na siya sa 0, tra-transpose ko itong 2. So, x squared minus 3x is equal to, kung transpose natin yung 2 from positive, it will be negative 2. So, next, ang gagawin natin is mag-plus tayo, mag-a-add tayo for both sides. So, for both sides, mag-a-add tayo ng half, square ng half nitong constant na katabi ng x. So, ang i-add natin is yung half ng 3 na naka-square. Kung ano yung ginawa natin on this side, yun din yung gagawin natin this side. So, half nung square nung half nung constant na katabi ng x. So, ayun. So, ito, nag-completing the square na tayo. So, this side, itong side na to, this one will be equal to x minus 3 over 2 square. So, yun yung ginawa natin, nag-completing the square tayo. And then, sa kabila will be, so, negative 2 plus 3 over 2 squared. So, this one will be 1/4. So, calculator nyo na lang. And then, kailangan nating i-transpose itong 1/4 na to kasi ang ginawa natin kanina, yung ating f of x was equated to 0. So, dapat equal to 0 pa rin natin ito bago natin siya ibalik na dito sa equation natin, which is as f of x. So, ito, x minus 3 over 2 squared. Transpose natin to. So, minus 1/4. So, this one is equal to 0. So, ito na yung ating f of x. So, babalik na natin siya dito sa denominator. So, pwede na nating isulat ito, integral of dx over, so we can write this as integral of dx over x minus 3 over 2 squared minus 1/4. So, same lang itong x squared minus 3x plus 2 at saka itong x minus 3 over 2 squared minus 1/4. So, pareho lang sila. So, ito, pwede pa natin siyang i-write as integral of dx over x minus 3 over 2 squared minus 1/2 squared. So, by this, I think nakikita nyo na siguro yung formula natin. So, ito, x minus 3 over 2 function of x siya. So, pwede natin siyang i-let as u. So, u is equal to x minus 3 over 2. Differentiate natin siya, du will be equal to dx. And then, ito, constant itong 1/2. So, yung a natin is 1/2. So, kung sinubstitute natin ito, magiging ganito yung itsura niya. So, integral of du over, so u natin itong x minus 3 over 2, so u squared minus a squared. So, a is 1/2. So, para dito, meron tayong additional standard formula for integrating du over u squared minus a squared. So, yung formula is ito. So, this one is equal to 1 over 2a ln of ito, u minus a all over u plus a. And then, plus c. So, ito yung ating formula for integrating yung du over u squared minus a squared. So, substitute na lang natin yung ating a at saka u. So, a is 1/2 and u is x minus 3 over 2. So, ito magiging ganito yung itsura. So, 1 over 2a. A was 1/2. So, 1 over 2 times 1/2. So, magka-cancel ito. ln of, so u natin is x minus 3 over 2. X minus 3 over 2 minus 1/2 all over x minus 3 over 2, yung u natin, plus a, which is 1/2. And then, never forget itong c. So, ito, magka-cancel ito. So, simplify na lang natin. So, this one will be ln of, so, negative 3 over 2 minus 1 half will be negative 2. So, x minus 2. And then, dito sa baba, x minus 3 over 2 plus 1 half. So, this one will be negative 1. So, x minus 1. So, ln of x minus 2 over x minus 1 plus t. So, ito yung ating final answer. So, next example. So, for our next example, we have here integral of dx over 2x squared minus 2x plus 1. So, ang gagawin natin is kukunin natin itong f of x natin, which is ito, 2x squared minus 2x plus 1. So, gagawin natin, gaya nung kanina, i-equate natin yung ating f of x to 0. So, equate natin siya to 0. Next is, transpose natin itong 1. So, 2x squared minus 2x. This one will be equal to negative 1. Next is, divide both sides natin ng 2 para ang maiiwan lang on this side sa may x squared is x squared lang siya para mas madali tayong mag-completing the square. So, dividing both sides by 2. So, this one will be x squared minus x equal to negative 1 over 2. So, ngayon, pwede na tayong mag-completing the square. Ang i-add natin is half nung constant na katabi nitong x. So, ang constant na katabi niya is negative 1. So, half ng negative 1 is negative 1 over 2. And kailangan natin itong square. So, ganun din yung gagawin natin sa kabila. So, i-add natin siya. So, plus negative 1 half squared. So, on this side, this one will be x minus 1 over 2 squared. So, nag-completing the square na tayo. And then, sa kabila naman is negative 1 half plus negative 1 half squared. So, 1/4 ito. So, maiiwan is negative 1/4. So, bago natin ibalik, remember, yung f of x natin was equated to 0. So, dapat 0 on this side bago natin siya ibalik. So, transpose na lang natin itong negative 1/4. So, this one will be x minus 1 half squared plus 1/4. So, this one is equal to 0. And itong equal to 0 na to is our f of x. So, sasubstitute na lang natin. So, yung f of x na to, tsaka f of x na to, equal siya. So, same lang itong 2x squared minus 2x plus 1 at saka itong x minus 1 half squared plus 1/4. So, ito. We may write our problem to be equal to integral of dx all over x minus 1 half squared plus 1/4. So, ito. So, pwede pa natin tong i-write in this way. So, integral of dx over x minus 1 half squared plus 1 over 2 squared. So, yung 1/4, square root natin, it will be equal to 1 half. So, 1 half squared is 1/4. So, from this, siguro nakikita nyo na siya, du over u squared plus a squared siya. So, kung di nyo makita agad, pwede nyo siyang rewrite or sulat na ganito. So, gagawin nyo is we let u be equal to yung function of x na naka-squared. So, ano yung function of x na naka-squared dito? So, function of x na naka-squared is x minus 1/2. So, naka-square siya. Differentiating u, this one will be equal to du. And differentiating sa kabila, it will be dx. So, dito naman, for our constant, a natin is 1/2. So, ito, it will look like this. So, this one will be equal to du over a, sorry, wait lang, du over u squared plus a squared. So, yung u natin is itong x minus 1/2 and yung a natin is itong 1/2. So, meron tayong formula for integrating this. So, yung formula natin is 1 over a arc tan of u over a plus t. So, ito yung ating formula. Substitute na lang natin yung a at saka u natin. So, yung a natin is 1/2. So, 1 over 1/2 arc tan of u. So, yung u natin is ito, x minus 1/2, x minus 1 over 2, all over, ito, 1 over 2 plus t. So, simplifying this one will be equal to 2 arctan of, dito sa taas, if we gawin natin na over 2 ito, so this one will be 2x minus 1 all over 2 and then over 1/2. So, pwede natin i-cancel itong 1/2 tsaka itong 1/2 dito plus t. And then, this one will be, maiiwan lang is 2 arctan of 2x minus 1 plus c. So, ito. This one will be our final answer. So, next example, we have here integral of 2x plus 7 dx over x squared plus 2x plus 5. So, same pa rin yung first step natin. Kunin natin yung ating function of x. So, for this, kailangan natin i-consider ang quadratic expressions. So, ang quadratic expression dito is itong x squared plus 2x plus 5. So, ang ginagawa lang natin is nagko-complete in the square tayo ng quadratic expression. So, f of x is equal to x squared plus 2x plus 5. So, equate natin to 0. Next is transpose natin yung 5. So, transpose natin siya. So, x squared plus 2x. So, this one will be equal to negative 5. So, ito, iba na to, hindi na to f of x kasi nag-transpose na tayo sa nung negative 5. So, gagawin na natin this time is mag-plus tayo nung half neto na naka-square. So, ang half ng 2 is 1 and square ng 1 is still 1. So, plus 1 lang tayo. And then, kung ano yung ginawa natin on this side, kailangan natin gawin sa kabila. So, plus 1 din tayo dito. So, this one, nag-completing the square tayo. So, this one will be x plus 1 squared. And then, dito sa kabila is negative 5 plus 1. So, this one will be negative 4. So, transpose natin para bumalik siya sa f of x natin na form. So, x plus 1 squared plus 4. So, this one will be equal to 0. So, ito na yung ating f of x. So, pwede na natin siyang i-substitute dito or i-write natin yung ating problem para mas ma-simplify or mas madali nating i-solve yung ating example. So, we may write this as integral of 2x plus 7 dx all over. So, yung x squared plus 2x plus 5 natin will be, eto na. So, x plus 1 squared plus 4. Or, kung gusto nyo, write nyo na siya as 2 squared. So, okay lang din nung ganun. So, dito, hindi natin pwedeng gawin agad yung substitution na ginawa natin kanina wherein meron tayong diretsong formula sa ating additional standard formulas. So, una, gagawin muna natin dito is we will let u be equal to ito, x plus 1 and then du will be dx. So, substitute natin sa ating equation. So, our equation will look like this. So, ang u natin is x plus 1. Wait lang. Kailangan natin mag-substitute para sa ating x dito sa taas. So, x will be equal to u minus 1. So, transpose lang natin yung 1 dito. So, para sa taas natin, so, we may write this as 2, tapos, yung ating x, wait lang, sorry. So, 2, yung ating x will be u minus 1. So, u minus 1 plus 7 multiplied by, yung dx natin will be, ito na, du over, ito, u squared plus 4 or 2 squared. So, mamaya sisimplify natin siya para mas madali natin integrate. So, this one will be equal to, ayusin natin itong nasa taas. So, 2u minus 2 plus 7. So, du all over u squared plus 4. So, i-simplify pa natin. So, combine natin itong 2 tsaka 7. So, this one will be integral of 2u. So, negative 2 plus 7 will be positive 5. So, 2u plus 5 over u squared plus 4. So, dito ko na lang susulat itong du. So, ito. 2u plus 5 over u squared plus 4. So, pwede natin gawin is integrate them separately or ito muna. So, 2u over u squared plus 4 plus 5. So, re-write muna natin sila in this form. Over u squared plus 4 and then du. So, from this, pwede na natin sila i-integrate separately. So, this one will be integral of, labas ko na rin yung constant, integral of 2 integral of u over u squared plus 4 du for this one. And then, sa kabila is 5 integral of du over u squared plus 4. So, para dito sa 5 integral of du over u squared plus 4, meron tayong formula dyan, which is yung u squared plus a squared na nasa baba. Pero dito sa kabila, itong integral of u over u squared plus 4 du, wala tayong formula para dyan. So, kailangan nating i-integrate muna siya. So, para dyan, kailangan natin mag-let ulit. So, let. So, wait lang. Sulat ko lang dito. Ang ating i-integrate is ito. 2 integral of u u du. So, dito ko na lang isulat yung du. Okay lang din. Over u squared plus 4. So, para dito, integrate lang natin siya. Magle-let tayo. So, hindi na tayo pwede mag-let u kasi meron na tayong nag-let u kanina dito. So, para dito, v na lang. So, okay lang kahit anong letter yung gamitin nyo. So, let v be equal to ito, u squared plus 4. So, if you differentiate this, so dv will be 2u du. So, ito, pwede na natin siyang i-substitute dito sa ating equation. So, 2, para mas makita nyo, i-rewrite ko na lang siya as dito. Ganito. Sorry. So, ito. Integral of 2u du over u squared plus 4. So, ganito na lang pagkakasulat ko para mas madali nyong makita. So, this one will be equal to, so dv is 2u du. So, integral of dv, yung nasa taas, over u squared plus 4 is v. So, over v. So, this one will be equal to, so integrating this one will be ln of, so ln of v. Iba muna yung gagamitin kong constant dito, hindi muna yung c. So, mag-plus, kailangan natin ng letter A for this one mamaya. So, plus b muna tayo. So, plus b, ln of v plus b. And then, substitute natin yung v which was u squared plus 4. So, this one will be ln of u squared plus 4 plus b. So, ang u squared natin, so u is, ito, x plus 1. So, this one will be ln of x plus 1 squared plus 4 plus b. So, ito, x plus 1 squared plus 4. So, x plus 1 squared plus 4 is ito siya. So, equal din siya sa x squared plus 2x plus 5. So, okay lang din na isulat nyo siya this way. So, ln of x squared plus 2x plus 5 plus b. So, yun. So, hindi pa tayo tapos mag-integrate. Na-integrate na natin. Ito pa lang. So, kailangan pa natin i-integrate yung 5 integral of du over u squared plus 4. So, dito na natin siya isusulat. 5 integral of ito, du all over u squared plus 4. So, meron na tayong u. So, ito, ang a natin will be itong 4. Square root ng 4 is 2. So, we may write this as 5 integral of du over u squared plus 4 natin is 2 squared or plus a squared. So, meron tayong additional standard formula for this one. Yung formula is, so sulat ko lang muna itong 5. Ang formula is 1 over a arctan of u over a. So, u over a. And then, plus b yung kanina. So, plus small letter c muna tayo dito. So, ayun. So, this one will be equal to 5 multiplied by 1/2. So, arctan of, substitute ko na yung ano natin, yung a natin was 2. And then, yung u natin was, yung kanina, nag-substitute tayo, u was x plus 1. So, x plus 1 over 2. And then, we have here plus small letter c. So, 5 over 2 arctan of x plus 1 over 2. So from our problem, so this one will be integrating 2x plus 7 dx over x squared plus 2x plus 5. So this one will be equal to ln of x squared plus 2x plus 5 plus yung b, susulat ko na lang mamaya, plus 5 over 2 arctan of x plus 1 all over 2, and then yung b plus small letter c is pwede na natin siyang isulat na lang as big letter c. So plus big letter c. So this one will be our final answer. So wala na tayong mai-simplify dito. So final answer. So hanggang dun lang. Thank you for listening.